Have you ever found yourself wondering if someone is thinking about you in a more intimate way? Understanding these subtle signals can offer profound insights into human connection and attraction. In today's video, we'll explore 14 signs that a woman might be thinking about you sexually, blending psychological cues with the enduring wisdom of Stoicism. Stick around to uncover these signs and learn how to interpret them with clarity and respect. By the end, you'll gain valuable insights into human behavior and deepen your understanding of both psychology and Stoic principles. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future videos. Before we dive in, I'd appreciate it if you could like the video. It helps us continue spreading the message of Stoicism. If you enjoy the topic of this video, please comment with a 1. If not, comment with a 0 to help me create better content for you. Now let's get started. 1. She always looks her best around you. In the fast-paced rhythm of daily life, taking time to look your best can sometimes feel like a luxury. Many people, overwhelmed by the demands of work, family, and other responsibilities, often opt for comfort and practicality over elaborate grooming. This is understandable. Balancing life's various aspects can make it difficult to consistently present oneself in a polished manner. However, the realm of attraction operates on a different level, where appearances can communicate unspoken feelings and intentions. When a woman takes the time to enhance her appearance, specifically when she knows she'll see you, it's a subtle yet powerful signal of her interest. This isn't just about following social norms or a desire for vanity. Instead, it often stems from a deeper psychological inclination to impress someone she cares about. Dressing up, selecting outfits that complement her features, trying new hairstyles, or paying extra attention to details like makeup and accessories are all ways she might express her admiration and attraction toward you. Occasions like formal events naturally encourage people to dress their best, but when a woman makes the effort to elevate her appearance during everyday interactions, particularly when she's around you, it often indicates that you hold a special place in her thoughts. She might not explicitly say she's dressing up for you, but these actions speak volumes about her intentions. Psychological research supports this behavior. Studies have shown that when people are attracted to someone, they subconsciously strive to appear more attractive to them. This isn't merely about physical appearance. It's also about conveying confidence, self-respect, and an effort to stand out in a positive way. This effort is a non-verbal way of communicating interest and desire. It's crucial to interpret these signals with sensitivity. Noticing a woman consistently putting in extra effort around you could be her way of saying she wants to be noticed and appreciated by you. However, it's important to respect her boundaries and understand that her dressing up is just one part of the puzzle. If you're interested in her, acknowledging her efforts subtly, like complimenting her style, can be a great way to show that you're paying attention and that you appreciate the care she's taking. Understanding this dynamic can pave the way for deeper connections. It's about recognizing the effort behind the appearance and using it as a cue to engage in meaningful conversations, perhaps even reciprocating the interest she's showing. In essence, paying attention to how she presents herself around you can offer valuable insights into her feelings and potentially lead to the blossoming of a deeper relationship. 2. She showers you with compliments. In today's fast-paced world, where authentic expressions of admiration can sometimes feel rare, receiving a genuine compliment holds significant weight. Compliments are not typically given out casually. They usually come from a place of sincere appreciation or attraction. For many, both men and women alike, compliments are often sparingly offered due to the fear of being misunderstood or the discomfort that can arise in certain social interactions. This makes each compliment that much more meaningful when it's given. When a woman consistently compliments you, whether it's about your appearance, your personality traits, your achievements, or even small gestures you make, it's a clear indicator of her interest and possibly her growing affection for you. Compliments serve as a form of positive reinforcement. They are a way of building rapport and expressing genuine admiration. If these compliments become more frequent, intimate, or even flirtatious, especially when you interact in person, it often signifies that she's becoming more comfortable with you and that her attraction is deepening. In the landscape of modern dating, where people may be cautious about expressing their feelings too openly, compliments can be a powerful tool for communication. They often act as subtle hints that someone is intrigued by you and wants to connect on a deeper level. For instance, if a woman starts by complimenting you on general things like your style or your sense of humor, and then gradually begins to compliment you on more personal attributes, it's a sign that she's paying close attention to you and values what she sees. Psychologically, compliments are known to strengthen bonds between individuals. When someone takes the time to notice and acknowledge something positive about you, it not only makes you feel good, but also creates a sense of mutual appreciation. This is especially true in romantic contexts, where compliments can serve as stepping stones toward greater emotional intimacy. However, it's important to interpret these compliments with sensitivity and respect. Just because a woman compliments you doesn't necessarily mean she has romantic or sexual intentions. It's crucial to consider the context in which the compliment is given and how it aligns with her overall behavior. If you're interested in her, responding to her compliments with gratitude and perhaps offering genuine compliments in return can help nurture a meaningful connection. Moreover, understanding the dynamics of compliments in romantic interactions can also provide insights into broader societal norms and personal insecurities. Many women, aware of how their compliments might be perceived, may exercise caution in their expressions of admiration. Therefore, when a woman goes beyond these hesitations and freely offers you compliments, it reflects not only her attraction, but also her willingness to bridge the gap and establish a deeper emotional connection with you. 3. A hint of nervousness around you. Nervousness is often a misunderstood emotion, especially in the context of attraction. While it might initially appear as a sign of discomfort or uncertainty, it can also be a subtle yet telling indication of hidden feelings. When someone feels nervous around you, particularly in social or romantic settings, it often stems from a place of admiration and interest. This nervous energy reflects their emotional investment in the interaction and their desire to make a positive impression. For many women, nervousness can manifest in subtle ways, especially during the early stages of getting to know someone. She might appear slightly jittery, fidget with her hands, or have a hard time maintaining eye contact. These behaviors are not necessarily signs of negative feelings, but rather expressions of the excitement and anticipation that come with developing new feelings. When a woman likes someone, she may worry about how she's perceived and whether she's making a good impression, leading to these nervous behaviors. As your interactions progress, her nervousness might persist, especially during moments that carry more emotional weight, such as a first date or a significant conversation. This continued nervousness can indicate that her feelings are deepening and that she values your presence in her life. She might be hesitant to fully disclose her attraction due to a fear of rejection or vulnerability, but her body language and subtle actions often speak louder than words. In addition to fidgeting, you might notice other coping mechanisms she uses to manage her nervousness. These could include playing with her hair, adjusting her clothing, or even blushing when you compliment her. These behaviors are her way of channeling nervous energy and projecting confidence while still grappling with her growing attraction to you. It's important to approach these signs with empathy and understanding, recognizing that her nervousness is a genuine reflection of her interest. By creating a supportive and reassuring environment, you can help alleviate her apprehension and encourage more open communication about mutual feelings. For instance, if you notice her fidgeting or seeming nervous, you might gently ask if she's feeling okay or if there's something on her mind. This can open the door to a more honest conversation and help her feel more comfortable expressing her emotions. 4. She plays with her hair. One of the most universally recognized signs of attraction is when a woman starts playing with her hair around you. This subtle yet powerful behavior is often a way for her to communicate interest without having to say a word. Hair playing can serve as a comforting gesture, helping her to channel nervous energy while also signaling deeper emotional and physical interest. When a woman unconsciously runs her fingers through her hair, twirls it around her fingers, or brushes it away from her face, it's not just a grooming habit. It's a form of non-verbal communication. This behavior often occurs when she's feeling a heightened emotional state or anticipation, particularly in moments of intimacy or close conversation. The act of playing with her hair can be a subconscious attempt to draw attention to herself and her femininity, subtly inviting you to notice her. This is especially true if you observe her doing it repeatedly during your interactions. It's a way for her to communicate that she's engaged, interested, and possibly attracted to you. Psychologically, hair playing is often linked to a desire to appear more attractive or to signal availability. It's a behavior rooted in human nature, where grooming gestures are associated with preparation for social interaction and mating rituals. In the context of modern dating, this subtle action remains a strong indicator of attraction. When combined with other signs, such as prolonged eye contact or a slightly tilted head, it can signal vulnerability and openness, key elements in building a connection. However, it's important to approach this sign with sensitivity. While hair playing can be a positive signal of interest, it doesn't automatically mean she wants to take things to a romantic or physical level immediately. It's essential to interpret this behavior within the broader context of your interactions and her overall body language. If she's leaning in, making consistent eye contact, and showing other signs of engagement, her hair playing is likely a sign of her growing attraction. To respond to this signal effectively, consider engaging in light, playful conversation that acknowledges her gestures without making her feel self-conscious. Complimenting her hair or style in a subtle manner can be a way to acknowledge her effort without putting her on the spot. Additionally, matching her level of engagement by being attentive and responsive can help strengthen the connection. 5. She licks her lips. Licking one's lips is a subtle yet incredibly powerful gesture that can signal attraction and desire. This behavior has deep psychological roots and is often a non-verbal cue that someone is interested in a more intimate connection. When a woman licks her lips while engaging in conversation with you or during moments of emotional closeness, it's a strong indicator that she's thinking about you in a more personal, possibly even romantic way. This gesture is often instinctual, driven by subconscious desires rather than a deliberate attempt to communicate. In the context of attraction, licking the lips can serve multiple purposes. Firstly, it draws attention to her mouth, a key element of physical attraction. Secondly, it's a way to moisten the lips, which can be both a sign of nervousness and an unconscious preparation for potential intimacy. This behavior is often associated with heightened emotional states, where the body reacts in subtle ways to the presence of someone they find attractive. From a psychological standpoint, lip licking can also be seen as a form of self-soothing. When someone is nervous or excited, their body may produce less saliva, leading to dry lips. By licking her lips, a woman may be trying to calm herself down and regain control over her emotions. However, when this behavior occurs in the presence of someone she's attracted to, it takes on an additional layer of meaning, signaling her interest and the possibility of a deeper connection. It's important to note that lip licking, like many non-verbal cues, is context-dependent. If you notice this behavior in conjunction with other signs of attraction, such as prolonged eye contact, playful teasing, or a relaxed posture, it's likely that she's feeling drawn to you. However, if the lip licking occurs in a more neutral or uncomfortable setting, it might not carry the same romantic implications. Interpreting this sign requires a balanced approach. While it can be a positive signal, it's important not to overemphasize its significance without considering the broader context of your interaction. If you're interested in her, acknowledging this behavior subtly, perhaps by maintaining eye contact or offering a warm smile, can help create a more comfortable atmosphere for both of you. It's about fostering a sense of mutual respect and understanding, allowing the connection to develop naturally. 6. She initiates subtle touches. Physical touch is one of the most powerful forms of nonverbal communication. And when a woman initiates subtle touches, it's often a clear sign that she's interested in building a deeper connection with you. Touch is a nuanced form of interaction that can convey warmth, comfort, and a desire for closeness. When a woman begins to touch you lightly, whether it's brushing her hand against yours, placing a hand on your arm, or even playfully nudging you, these gestures often indicate her growing attraction and comfort level with you. The significance of touch in human relationships cannot be overstated. From an evolutionary perspective, touch has always been a crucial component of bonding and building trust between individuals. It's one of the first senses we develop and remains a primary way of expressing emotions throughout our lives. When a woman initiates touch, she's often testing the waters to see how you'll respond, gauging your level of interest and receptivity. These touches are typically light and fleeting at first, gradually becoming more frequent and lingering as she becomes more comfortable and confident in your presence. Subtle touches serve multiple purposes in the dynamics of attraction. They break the physical barrier, creating a sense of intimacy and connection that words alone cannot achieve. These gestures also allow her to communicate her feelings without having to verbalize them, which can be especially important in the early stages of a relationship when direct expressions of interest might feel too forward or risky. By initiating touch, she's signaling that she feels safe and comfortable around you, and that she's open to the possibility of a closer relationship. It's important to respond to these touches in a way that reinforces the connection she's trying to build. If you're interested in her, reciprocating with light touches of your own can help establish a mutual understanding of attraction and pave the way for a deeper connection. For example, if she touches your arm during a conversation, you might respond by lightly touching her shoulder or hand, showing that you're attuned to her signals and interested in nurturing the connection. However, it's crucial to be mindful of her comfort levels and the context in which these touches occur. Not every touch is an invitation for more. Sometimes, it's simply a way of expressing friendliness or breaking the ice. Pay attention to her overall body language and the way she interacts with you in different settings. If her touches are accompanied by other signs of attraction, such as prolonged eye contact, smiling, or leaning in closer, it's likely that she's expressing a deeper interest. 7. She engages in playful teasing. Playful teasing is a common form of interaction that often signals attraction and interest. It's a way of creating a light-hearted and fun atmosphere while also testing the boundaries of your relationship. When a woman engages in playful teasing with you, it's often her way of expressing affection and building a rapport that goes beyond casual conversation. Teasing allows her to establish a unique connection, one that is filled with laughter, inside jokes, and a sense of camaraderie. This kind of interaction is rooted in the psychology of attraction. Teasing can serve as a way for her to challenge you in a playful manner, testing your responses and seeing how well you handle a bit of banter. It's a form of flirtation that can be both exciting and endearing, showing that she feels comfortable enough with you to let down her guard and engage in a more relaxed and spontaneous manner. When a woman teases you, it often involves light-hearted jabs, witty comments, or playful provocations that are meant to elicit a reaction. These interactions are typically infused with humor and a sense of fun, creating a dynamic where both parties can enjoy the back-and-forth exchange. It's important to recognize that this kind of teasing is not meant to be taken seriously. Instead, It's a way of building a connection that is based on mutual enjoyment and shared experiences. Responding to playful teasing requires a balance of confidence and humility. If you can take the teasing in stride and respond with your own light-hearted comments, it shows that you're comfortable with yourself and enjoy the playful interaction. This can help strengthen the bond between you and create a sense of mutual understanding and attraction. However, it's also important to be mindful of the tone and context of the teasing. If the teasing crosses a line or feels uncomfortable, it's crucial to address it in a way that maintains respect and open communication. In many cases, playful teasing can also be a way for her to express interest in a more subtle and indirect manner. By creating a playful atmosphere, she might be trying to gauge your reactions and see if there's potential for a deeper connection. If the teasing becomes more frequent and is accompanied by other signs of attraction, such as physical touch or prolonged eye contact, it's likely that she's expressing her interest in a more nuanced way. 8. She makes an effort to spend time with you. One of the clearest indicators of interest is when someone goes out of their way to spend time with you. In today's busy world, time is a precious commodity, and people are often selective about how and with whom they spend it. When a woman consistently makes an effort to be around you, whether it's by initiating plans, joining group activities that she knows you'll attend, or finding excuses to be in your company, it's a strong sign that she values your presence and enjoys being around you. This effort to spend time with you goes beyond mere friendship. While friends also make time for each other, there's a difference in the way a woman who is interested in you might approach these interactions. She may seek out opportunities for one-on-one time, where she can engage in deeper conversations and create a more personal connection. This could be as simple as inviting you for a coffee, suggesting a walk, or staying back after a group event to chat with you alone. Psychologically, making an effort to spend time with someone is a way of investing in the relationship. It's a non-verbal signal that she values the bond you share and wants to nurture it further. This behavior is often driven by a desire to explore the potential for a deeper connection, where she can learn more about you and see if there's compatibility beyond casual interactions. It's important to recognize and appreciate these efforts, as they often come from a place of genuine interest. If you're also interested in her, reciprocating by making time for her in your schedule can help reinforce the connection and show that you're equally invested in the relationship. Simple gestures like suggesting plans, showing enthusiasm for her ideas, or even just being available when she reaches out can go a long way in building a mutual sense of appreciation and attraction. However, it's also crucial to be aware of her comfort levels and ensure that the time spent together is enjoyable for both parties. If she's making an effort to spend time with you, it's a sign that she values your company, but it's important to respect her boundaries and not assume that her interest automatically means she's ready for a deeper commitment. Building a connection takes time, and it's essential to let the relationship develop naturally without rushing into expectations. 9. She asks personal questions to get to know you better. When a woman is genuinely interested in you, one of the key ways she'll show it is by asking personal questions. These questions go beyond surface-level small talk and delve into who you are as a person, your values, your dreams, your experiences, and your perspectives on life. This kind of inquiry signals that she's not just making conversation. She's actively trying to understand you on a deeper level, which is often a sign of her growing interest and affection. Personal questions can take many forms, from asking about your childhood and family to inquiring about your career aspirations and life goals. She might also ask about your hobbies, interests, and what makes you tick. These questions are designed to open up a dialogue that goes beyond the superficial, allowing her to connect with you on an emotional and intellectual level. This is particularly significant in romantic contexts, where understanding someone's inner world is crucial for building a meaningful relationship. 10. She uses open body language. Body language is one of the most telling indicators of how someone feels about you, often revealing more than words ever could. When a woman is interested in you, she's likely to exhibit open body language, which signals that she's comfortable, engaged, and receptive to your presence. Open body language is a form of nonverbal communication that includes gestures and postures that are welcoming and inviting, indicating a positive emotional state and a desire to connect. Some common signs of open body language include facing you directly, uncrossed arms and legs, leaning in when you speak, and maintaining steady eye contact. These gestures suggest that she's fully present in the interaction and is interested in what you have to say. For example, if she's leaning towards you during a conversation, it indicates that she's not only engaged, but also eager to be closer to you, both physically and emotionally. Conclusion. In the intricate dance of human interaction, subtle cues often speak louder than words. Recognizing the signs that a woman wants you to notice her is not just about picking up on flirtatious behaviors, but understanding the underlying emotions and intentions behind them. From the way she maintains eye contact to the effort she puts into spending time with you, each gesture and action can reveal her growing interest and desire to connect with you on a deeper level. When a woman goes out of her way to catch your attention, whether through her body language, playful teasing, or engaging conversations, it's a clear indication that she's interested in building a connection. These behaviors are often driven by a mix of curiosity, attraction, and the hope of exploring something more meaningful. By being attuned to these signals, you can not only respond appropriately, but also create a space where both of you can explore the potential of your relationship.